A-Star is a really good programme that helps staff communicate together around student absence and intervention. It's a great way of tracking data and which stage we are in our attendance policy and what communication has been sent to parents around that, and also what interventions we've put in place. The crossover into CPOMs, which has started this year, is really good, minimises on duplication of work, and also means that if we're looking at students who may have some safeguarding issues, what their attendance is like, and if there's anything linked to those, that we could help intervene with families and students. So I've worked in a few schools in Gateshead where they don't use this programme, and it is time consuming to try and keep up with your policy and making sure that everybody's communicated with effectively and appropriately. With A-Star, because we can pre-form letters that are in there and tweak to those if we know their attendances or their absence is legitimate, means that we can really easily filter and communicate. The letters that are sent out through A-Star help us intervene in school. Parents are actually really grateful, and it does prompt a response. Sometimes they're a little bit like, oh, why have I got this letter? But it means that we can start that dialogue. With myself and Jane, our attendance manager, every single meeting that we have is geared around what's in A-Star.
I think one of the biggest benefits of using A-Star is being able to identify patterns. So it's very easy on a day-to-day basis to see who's absent, but A-Star provides a platform and an opportunity to see if there's been certain trends, if in certain days in their timetable, if there's certain days in the week, for example, where students absent. It really helps with being able to identify that. It's also a really good system to be able to tie all other systems together. For me, the most useful part of A-Star is the simple fact that everything is in one place. The fact that you can see on the system in front of you the percentage that a student's on. You can see the documents that are attached to that student. You can see which stage has previously been issued. Just the simple fact that A-Star ties everything together is by far the most beneficial thing.
Well, we realised that attendance was a problem for us. We realised that attendance rates were dropping, we were losing engagement from our students, and we needed a real strategic direction as to how we could improve attendance in the school. And that was for us really about wanting to change the culture and how those in school really viewed attendance. And A-Star was the perfect opportunity for us to do that.
I've worked in attendance for over 20 years in the role of attendance, and it was just a breath of fresh air. It did take some adapting, but it has given us free time to work with families, students, the pastoral team, and also to get out in the community and support our families the way we really want to work.
The wellbeing aspect of this is phenomenal. Staff are able to actually work on attendance. I think we've previously said that we were working on attendance, and that's not actually always the case. Sitting behind a computer, looking at data, analysing data manually isn't beneficial to anyone. The A-Star system, in effect, does that for them. Of course, there's an element of human interaction, but actually they're now able to spend time doing interventions and working with students to actually make improvements, and that's a huge difference for us, because actually that's where the heart of attendance is, with the people.
It's so user-friendly. It's all in one place. The letters, it kind of tells you what letters you need to go. It says this student might need this letter, this stage. It also flags up home visits, so it tells if a visit may be needed, and again welfare visits, which again is tied with CPOMs for the safeguarding.